Tonight, 26 of my best featherweights will fight it out for a chance to get a coveted title. Fight Club Champion. Be prepared for big hits, bigger excitement, flames, and non-stop action. Tonight on Fight Club. Hello everybody and welcome back to Fight Club. Last time around we saw all our bots get our first fight, and tonight they're getting their second. Our win or loss in the first round won't matter much, but here it'll have much more significance. And while a loss you can claw back from, a win could have significant bracket implications. Anyways, tonight's fights are RITS versus Reignite all the way to our main event, Skydrop versus Remix. Well, I won't hold you up any longer. Let's get to the fight. And so it's on to our first fight, RITS versus Reignite. Both of these robots 0-1, so they'll be looking to impress. In the blue square, it may be a rainbow in the sky, but this robot will make you die. It's RITS. Meanwhile, in the red square, it's gonna cook you like a barbecue, it's gonna extinguish you, and then light you up again. Oh no, wait, there's a better word for that. It's Reignite! Now, RITS 0-1, unfortunate loss to Saving Light, but that design is a proven one, and hopefully it can prove itself today against the 0-1 Reignite, who with a good win here could honestly get right back in the standings. Those wedges are low, however that is not going to matter against an opponent like RITS. Well, nothing left to say, but let the bot battle begin! Here we go, RTS spinning up, that lifter immediately up on Reignite. Some good shots there from RTS. Those are its grippy wheels, meant for verts. The other one is horizontal. This one is way harder to make destabilize, but currently it is just chasing Reignite. And now you gotta wonder, what the hell can Reignite do? Oh, try to get a little grab, but that's a good shot from RTS. This is just a hard counter. Here you can see the idea of RITS. Oh no, there goes the forklift. The lifting part of Reignite is gone. It's only going to stick now. Luckily, it doesn't matter too much against a robot like RITS, but still, that is damage. That is weapon effectiveness you don't want to give your opponent. RITS just towers over Reignite. It is almost just impressive. That lifter struggling a bit. Oh, another good hit by RITS, which is currently being chased. I mean, you gotta give it to Reignite. It is the more aggressive robot here. However, what are you gonna do against RITS? Like, genuinely. Oh, another good shot by RITS. Reignite against the wall, but nope, it's right back up and now onto the wall. That lifter still gone. Without that lifter, oh god, RTS almost stuck, gets free though. Those flamethrowers now visible thanks to Reignite. I mean, you know what I mean. RITS just not letting Reignite die peacefully. Let's take a look here. Caught in the flames, it's just bits and pieces being torn off everywhere. This is brutal. The wheels. Rainbow in the sky, using that height, using that design advantage to its fullest here. A side panel ripped off of Reignite. Maybe the top panel will go too. That would be very bad. Because as Reignite, there is nothing you can do but run and hope for the best. You're not gonna win control because you can't control your opponent. Weapon effectiveness is... well, you don't have a weapon, really. You don't really have a weapon against RITS, and that is the beauty of it. Oh, That's a nice grab though from Reignite, but it's not enough. That top panel being ripped apart. Bits and pieces are lying everywhere. And I think that's a full wheel gone as well from Reignite. 3, 2, 1. That fight is over, but do we really need a decision? And so, rather unsurprisingly, that's a judge's decision for RTS. Now on to our next fight. Another fight between 0-1s looking to impress. ADoorAble versus Fractured Diamond. In the blue square, turned from a household item into a combat robot. They say with every wound a door will open. Well, this door will give you those wounds. It's ADoorAble. And in the red square, this robot's gonna club you until you shatter. Your heart will break. You'll be turned into batter by Fractured Diamond. Now, ADoorAble 0-1, losing to Sickness by getting pitted. However, it could get a good fight here against Fractured Diamond. Its weapon is a horizontal plow, as you can see, with that door. However, that plow is going to be invaluable against Fractured Diamond, who meanwhile also came off a loss and needs to get to the sides. Maybe snipe that belt of ADoorAble and take out the entire weapon. Both 0-1. A win here would be huge for either of these. Well, I won't keep you waiting. Let the battle begin. Here we go. Fractured Diamond spinning up. ADoorAble looking for some attacks, but it's currently Fractured Diamond getting the better hits, getting to the sides of ADoorAble so far. Now, that is good control. Being able to push your opponent away with a horizontal spinner, hitting him hard, that's what matters here. And currently, ADoorAble doesn't really have an answer. It can point that plow, however, Fractured Diamond currently just finding those edges, finding those bite points. It may be bounced away, but in a way, it's still showing control. Oh, there we go. A nice use from that weapon from ADoorAble. Now getting into control, getting behind, getting under, and then throwing around Fractured Diamond. That is its game plan. Barnett, pay attention. Who wins? Anyways, there we go. ADoorAble. Fractured Diamond almost just bouncing around a bit. But, ooh, that's a good hit right there. However, the thing with horizontal spinner is, when it gets full bite, not only does it send its opponent into the wall, it also sends itself flying, which means that it looks much less controlled, when in reality, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Ooh, a nice bite on those sides again by Fractured Diamond. ADoorAble has had a flirt of using its weapon, but right now has no way of putting that door into play, and that is going to hurt it a lot in the weapon effectiveness standpoint, because if you can't use your weapon, not only is that good control from your opponent, but that is also lack of weapon effectiveness, one of the 3 categories that we judge on. Ooh, there is that weapon from ADoorAble though, throwing Fractured Diamond aside. The pit is open. Did I forget we have a pit? Yes, we did, but anyway, another big hit there. Fractured Diamond sending itself flying as much as it's hitting ADoorAble. However, that is more its own fault than anything ADoorAble is really doing. Oh! ADoorAble so close to the pit. Fractured Diamond, if it went in there, that would have been a shock upset considering how the fight has been going. Another good push, but unable to use that weapon. Oh, this could be very bad though for Fractured Diamond. ADoorAble almost rides itself into the pit, but it's stuck on the edge and gets off. I have no idea how to commentate this, I'm gonna be honest. Another flip from ADoorAble. Less than 20 seconds left. Fractured Diamond searching for those sides, searching for a way to do damage, but it's just unable to. Close to the pit. Oh, ADoorAble could be trouble. Oh, this could be trouble. If it uses that weapon right here, we may as well see it go in. Will it happen? No, it won't. Oh, that is unfortunate. This fight is over. That could have been a pinning. That could have been a knockout. Instead, we have both bots sitting here. And a bit of a shock here, but the winner by judges' decision. Fracture Diamond. Now on to our next fight. 2 1-0 bots looking to extend their lead. Saving Light versus Heartbreaker. In the blue square, this robot was mass produced with one purpose: to destroy. What are you afraid of? The drones. They are coming. It's Saving Light. And in the red square, this bot will fuck you in more ways than one until you are done. It's the cockspinner of destruction, Heartbreaker. Now, Saving Light 1-0, beating RTS previously. A good win there, and if it can beat Heartbreaker, those are 2 very impressive wins to have under your belt. But Heartbreaker is not planning on making it easy. It has that anti-horizontal plow attached, which means that it can deflect the horizontal of Saving Light and hopefully punt it into the stratosphere. I won't keep you waiting any longer. Let the bot battle begin. It starts this time. Here we go. Heartbreaker on the attack, losing its speed. Immediately getting a good shot on Saving Light. Saving Light trying to recover. Sent flying by Heartbreaker. And I think I see what type of battle this is going to be. Heartbreaker aggressive early on. Getting the hits on Saving Light, which currently is on the back foot. Flips Heartbreaker a bit, but Heartbreaker recovers easily. This is a robot built on speed, built on aggression, built on control. And there's nothing that Saving Light can do. Every time it hits it, it's like Heartbreaker Saving Light for a moment. It's right back on it. However, Saving Light now under Heartbreaker. Did not do any damage. I see wheel parts everywhere. Oh, massive hit from Heartbreaker. Oh, out of the arena! Heartbreaker sends Saving Light out of the arena with not even a minute into the fight. If that's not a dominant win, I don't know what is. Heartbreaker showing no mercy for Saving Light. Less than a minute. That's got to be a fastest fight so far. Holy shit. And so that massive shot gives Heartbreaker an impressive KO. Now on to our next fight. A bot that needs to come back versus a bot that's already ahead. Double Down versus Gemios. In the blue square, they say 2 is better than 1, and this robot is about to prove it. It's the twin terror, Gemios. And in the red square, 2 may be better than 1, but this robot is 2 in 1. Red or black, this robot has both. It's Double Down. Now Gemios, 0 in 1. 2 little robots. They are a bit heavier together. However, it's still 2 little robots with 2 little weapons against 1 big boy. However, Double Down, 1-0. The big boy in question has 2 weapons as well. So in theory, we'd have 4 spinning weapons in the arena. I'm wondering how this will play out, and honestly, I can't wait anymore. Let the bot battle begin. Here we go. Ooh, blue Gemios on the attack. There comes the red one. Double Down, punting the Gemios into each other immediately. Bit of friendly fire there. It's 4 weapons. Double Down's 2 weapons. Versus Gemios 2. That was an impressive hit by both of them. Physics are gonna go wild. There are 4 horizontal spinners. It seems like the blue Gemios' weapon has already lost support. However, it just keeps going anyway. Why not? That belt is now very, very exposed. 1 good hit on there could basically put the blue one out of commission. Turning in nothing less than a push bot. Ooh, Double Down's double disc currently laying waste to the dude Gemios. You can see how hard those discs hit. Sometimes you gotta think, why have two weapons where you could put all the weight in one? That is why you just saw the blue Gemios go flying. These two discs are still dangerous in their own right. Having two of them only gives you more approach options, and overall makes you a deadlier robot. Now, take it to the extreme. Two horizontals and a vertical, and then you have a robot that I'm gonna call Tri-Strike. However, that's not right now. Double down, still on the attack. The Gemios. One of them is inverted. And right side up again. Now, the red one inverted. Double down, still on the attack with those two discs. Just pushing the small boys around without issue. Double downs, deadly double blades. Fun fact, the roulette wheel is the front, but it likes to use the rear wheel more for some reason. It's the way I'd say I'd. Another big hit on the blue one, the red one. Both are fighting valiantly, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what either can do. Every time they attack, they just get sent away by the double blades of double down. Well, honestly, I feel like it's controlled enough to win that category too, say it go to the judges. Ah, that's not where I want to be. The blue one thrown by the floor flipper now. That's pretty funny. Thrown into the floor flipper again. Will it fire? No, it won't. Crooked floor flipper moment. But the blue one has lost the wheel. Okay, blue Gemios now. Down a drive side. That is going to be big damage. That is going to be something that I'm going to be looking at once this goes to a decision. That is not what you want to have happen. Another attack by Gemios. Once again shut down by those dual blades of double down. And there goes the weapon on the red one. Both of the Gemios now heavily disabled. One doesn't have a weapon. One doesn't have working drive. 5 seconds left on the clock. 2, 1. This is over. And so in another not so shocking decision, Double Down gets the victory. Now, it's time for the Blade of Clockwork versus the Tail Whip of Heaven's Time. In the blue square. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Your time is up. It's Clockwork. And in the red square. Time may have stood still, but this robot can bend it at will. It's Heaven's Time. Now, Clockwork 1-0 after an amazing slugfest could get a very dominant victory here. Meanwhile, Heaven's Time is on the back foot. 0-1, but a win against a robot like Clockwork could be huge. Well, let's see how it goes. Let the bot battle begin. There we go, immediately a nice hit from Heaven's Time, hitting the side of Clockwork. That's what this robot is meant to do. Swing that weapon around, hit the wheels. Clockwork now trying to recover, trying to get a good hit in, but Heaven's Time currently starting to battle off better. However, those are some good hits from Clockwork. It's certainly doing better right now. Clockwork with some more good hits. Heaven's Time now, a bit on the back foot, but it's currently 1-1 because that wheel, how much damage can it take before it falls off? That is going to be the question. Which robot is going to do more damage to the other until it falls? Another nice hit from Heaven's Time. That's how it's supposed to work. That's how it's meant to be. And all of a sudden, it's looking like a lot deadlier robot than its 0-1 record would suggest. Never mind, down go part of the support. Clockwork starting his reign on terror. Throwing Heaven's Time around, getting stuck on the floor flipper. Why not? That spinner is now very exposed. If that belt goes down, that is it for Heaven's Time. Thrown across the arena. Oh, another good shot there by Heaven's Time. That belt now completely exposed. That spinner could fall off at any moment. Oh! Big hit between both of them. Both recover. Clockwork looking for an angle. There goes that disc. Heaven's Time is now defenseless. And you gotta imagine Clockwork has this in the bag. Heavenstein with an amazing opening flurry at Clockwork. That weapon doing exactly what it was supposed to, but look at it now. It's gone. Clockwork throwing it around. Here you can see how dangerous that weapon actually is of Clockwork. And as you can see, it has no gyro. It doesn't care. It can turn whenever, wherever. Oh, very close to the pit now. Just taking parts, bits and pieces off of Heavenstein. Which, honestly, doesn't have a response for Clockwork. Thrown into the air once again. Clockwork proving its dominance here. It may not have any competitive record, however, right now it's proving exactly what it's made out of. Another big hit on Heavenstein, which is just barely going along. Thrown over again and again. There you can see that hole for the weapon. It just isn't used. 3, 2, 1. One final floor flipper, but I'm gonna be honest, that doesn't even need a judge. And after that stomping, Clockwork gets the victory. And now the next fight could have bracket implications. John versus Breakdance. Winner probably qualifies. In the blue square. In the blue square. Stolen from RA2, emergency rebranded until it got taken down and had to be rebuilt. It's Mecha John. And in the red square, every time they touch, it sends you flying. And every time it hits, you'll wish you could die. It's Breakdance. Now, both of these arguably have a good shot at winning this. John with a very dominant win last time. Meanwhile, Breakdance struggled a bit at the end of its fight. However, if it can redeem itself here, 2-0, with its record, a spot in the top 32 is basically guaranteed. Anyways, are you ready? Let the battle begin. Here we go, both out of the gate quickly. Ooh, a misfire from Breakdance. John taking advantage, taking control early on. Breakdance on the back foot now, trying to recover. It is a wild robo, however. Ooh. John taking advantage, taking control. Look at that, it's just pushing Breakdance around right now. John gives no shits, proving to be one of the more dominant robots here. Oh, Breakdance is under now. Can it make a comeback? Oh, no, never mind. There it is, another good flip by Breakdance. If it can keep that up for the rest of the fight, it may be able to make up for that opening flurry of John. Anything can happen. They seem to be stuck together. That is a reset in 3, 2, 1. Ah, John getting under Breakdance. That is a surprise. I did not expect that to happen. Are we stuck together again? Oh no, Breakdance is the first to falter. But there it goes with a counter shot on John. John thrown into the air now, upside down. Can Breakdance make it count? No, it can. John is already back under. That ground game of John is honestly impressing me. Not many robots can consistently get in the Breakdance, and we have to reset again. God damn it. Oh, another flip there by Breakdance, but Breakdance loses control. John taking full advantage, ramming Breakdance into the wall. Breakdance could be in trouble here against a robot like John, a robot which I didn't think could cause it trouble. However, no. Oh, that would have been tragic if John got stuck there, but now Breakdance still ramming into John with the counter push. Pit is open, by the way. If any of these two can throw each other into the pit, that would honestly be the only way to secure victory here, because neither of these have a guaranteed win. The proper back and forth between the two. Ooh, another push by Breakdance into the wall and another flip. But John once again counters both of these, throwing each other in the air. Mecha John stuck on his ass. Ooh, now stuck against the wall by Breakdance. Another push there and another throw. Breakdance getting more control in the last minute, but John isn't having it, pushing right back into Breakdance. Breakdance now under once again, throwing John over. This may be a fight between two lifters, but this has been one of the best back and forths I've seen yet. Another throw by John. Which one will finish stronger? Neither of them will. This fight is over. What a battle! Also, hi Rachel, I see you. Don't worry. Breakdance thrown into the air, but how do you judge that? And so, after a close fight, the decision goes to John. And now on to our main event. We have two incredible robots here. Skydrop versus Remix. In the blue square, this robot is gonna throw you over the Mighty Zeus and then make it feel like a galaxy is coming down upon you. It's Skydrop. In the red square. This ain't just a new song. You may have heard it before, but that doesn't mean it doesn't slap either way. It's Remix. Both of these 1-0. They have a stare down here. Will Skydrop become part of the bots on the top plate of Remix? Or will Remix be the one to be sent hurling through the air by the deadly flipper? I'm gonna get some water and then I'm gonna start. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Let the bot battle begin! Here we go. Remix on the attack. Skydrop lower on first impact, throwing Remix around right now. A bit of a surprise. Remix's wedge last time proved very effective. However, this time it seems to be... Oh, never mind. Remix now on top of Skydrop, but Skydrop with another nice flip. Those flips are going to do way more for weapon effectiveness than that linky little lifter. Another throw here now. Remix getting back some control. Pinning Skydrop. However, it needs to back off sooner or else I'll reset it. There we go. Skydrop resets. Another nice flip. Getting under Remix so far. Skydrop impressing me at the start of this battle. Remix looking for that opening. An opening that currently just isn't there. Skydrop stuck on the floor flipper. Both are thrown back out. I kind of like using this angle because you can see that Skydrop's flipper is way more impressive than any other flipper in the tournament. If it fires. Currently getting some control under Remix. Another flip there. This is just a brutal showing so far from Skydrop. Remix, however, getting some of those points back. If it can do that well enough over the course of this fight, that could be what saves it. Currently, Remix getting a bit more control back. Now playing with its food, almost pinning it against the wall. Skydrop, though, retaliates with another set of flips. Every time Remix flips Skydrop, it has to flip itself back over. But Skydrop once again getting a bit of control here. underneath of Remix. You're gonna wonder now, will that flipper fire? Or will I have to reset it? Because this seems like something that I have to reset. Yep, that's too long. I'm gonna reset that. Oh, Remix almost pushes Skydrop down the pit. However, Skydrop has recovered now using that flipper again and again. Remix, just no response right now for the flipper of Skydrop. Paints it against the wall. However, these are all short bursts of control versus Skydrop's way more impressive uses of that flipper, I'd say. Remix controlling the end of this fight with a pin. That is getting some points back, but you gotta wonder, is it enough to make up for the entirety of that fight? And so, our winner of the main event by judge's decision, Skydrop. And with that, that is it for today. Come back next time for our next main event. The two biggest weapons in the competition. It's Windmill versus Death Zone. Until then, I'll see you all later. Goodbye.